All right, so where am I with Rusty James this week? I pulled the radiator back out because I think we're going to rebuild the water pumps. You can get a rebuild kit from the early Ford or Bob Drake or something like that. So I think we're going to rebuild the water pumps. I flushed out the engine with some vinegar to see if it was full of crap and rust and if much would come out. And it's a little rusty, of course, as to be expected, but I didn't get a lot of stuff out of it. I took out and flushed out the gas tank, fuel tank. It's clean, crazy clean. So I'm gonna put that back on and bolt it back together. I flushed out the gas line and attached a new rubber line right here. What else did we get done? Wired up the horn switch down there. Although I don't think the horn works on the... Yeah, I have to pop that and work on that. That doesn't work. Oh, and obviously, glass is out. Pulled the glass. We'll be installing glass next. So maybe I'll run a video when we do that. I got a new piece of front glass. I got to get a new piece of rear, but I pulled that too, so the rear's gone. What else did we do? Drive lines in and put the boards down, and I'm sizing up these are the 8-foot pieces. This one's a little tight underneath the bed, and I got a bit of a gap that I gotta manage, but I don't think it'll be a big deal because I'll just use this to hold them down. But I'm gonna have to re-drill these. So I'm gonna take this one that's the 6.5-foot bed and literally lay it right over the top like that. That's the only good one I got left of the 6.5-foot bed. But I'm just gonna lay that bad boy right over the top. Oh, it won't lay flat because there's a bolt in there, but lay it over the top, mark out these bolts, drill them out. I don't know if I got square heads. I'll have to go look at that. And then I'm just gonna cut them off down here. Once I've got them all squared up and done where they need to be, I'll just cut this end off of all these 8-footers. Because I've got, that other bed I've got is an 8-footer, and that bed's an 8-footer back there behind that red cab, orange one. And so I've got enough of these that I can make good ones. And these are 12 inches wide. These boards are 12 inches wide, so this one will just be running down the center to hold them down, which I think will be great because it'll have more bolts in here than it needs, so none of them will actually kind of move side to side or whatever. The front I didn't do anything with up here. I'm gonna leave that for my buddy who's gonna buy the truck back to figure out what he wants to do with that. You can take this back apart, maybe have somebody weld something in, or just leave it. I mean, the truck is all a little rusty. We didn't do anything with the door sides, all right? There's rust holes right through it. Bottom of the door is a train wreck. It needs to be fixed. Didn't do anything with that because this is Rusty James. Gonna leave it as Rusty James. I wired up the brake switch. My brakes are still leaking. I think I gotta get in here. I got one fitting that's leaking, so my brake switch doesn't come on until the brake pedal's almost clear to the floor down here. So yeah, got the spring set up on the clutch and think I got it squared away. Transmission's all in and driveline's in. Yeah, so that's where we're at. That's the update on Rusty James. Folks, if you're watching it all, and I know quite a few of you are, I looked at my stuff, like 90% of you, 97% of you people that watch me aren't subscribed. It would mean a lot if you subscribed. I'd like to try to get enough viewers that I could actually make this hobby kind of pay for itself. Yeah, so like and subscribe if you're watching. I'd appreciate it. Thanks, guys.